Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, champ.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before, he has done it, he has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, he's prepared, he's sure, he knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold.
And there was a time when this division was top heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion here tonight. All right, folks, here he is with much fanfare, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Big challenge in front of him tonight, but this man looks like an individual who could reign for some time.
Well, he reigns atop what was the UFC's glamour division. You go from Tito Ortiz to Chuck Liddell to Randy Couture, John Jones, Mauricio Shogun, who has so many great champions have held this title, that there is a lot of credibility that comes with it. This man loves that he is the 205-pound champion and knows how difficult it is to reign for a long time in such a tough division.
A lot of budding contenders coming his way. We'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mark the Hammer Coleman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, Rashad.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here's the 5'2" player and former UFC champion, Rashad Evans, ready to go for round 1. Now, his career began with 3 consecutive first-round finishes, only one since that game against Chael Sonnen at UFC 167. Rashad Evans, undeniably a finisher, but more often than not, they come in the latter rounds. We'll see what kind of start he gets off to tonight. Rashad gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And now he's got the back.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. Making all these shots count. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Evans is back in full mount.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evans.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Good work.
Posture, elbows, grab right.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Hold him down.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Evans. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Drops down inside the now. Coleman's got his head looking for a guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Evans is right back to the full mount here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Evans.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Evans ground and pound from half guard. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Coleman's back in full guard now. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe. Let's slow the heart rate down. Okay, listen. You probably lost that round. I need you to go out there and put this guy on his back.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
All right, round two. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. We saw one submission attempt in the previous round. He wasn't able to finish the job.
But he got to the position. You know that he's always looking for submission. Maybe the next time he'll get it in tight enough to find the finish.
Targeting the body with the kick now. Nice jab by Coleman. Both fighters throwing heat now. Coleman goes for the takedown. He misses.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he won. He's got to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Coleman going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Throws that teep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Coleman's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
This is a terrible position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Coleman's right back to the full mount.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
A series of punches from the top here by Coleman.
Oh.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Coleman's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Evans. Takedown defense is there. Immediately gets the underhook. Now some uppercuts.
He better. Oh my God.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I gotta fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Don't wait.
Missed with that jab attempt there. Takedown defense holds up. Some separation. Straight right is there. Rashad gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands with the ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Coleman. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
10 seconds to go in the round.
He passes to half guard.
Lands the ground and pound strike. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Great job that round. You destroyed him. I thought he was ready to tap. We want to do the same thing this round and get him out of there. And he moves forward and closes that distance.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Oh, huge right hand. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, huge right hand! All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
Holy smokes.
Nice judo toss for him there.
Great block there.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Boy, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Oh, clean hook there. Nice punch there by Coleman. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Rashad get the takedown. Nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet, takes the fight to the ground.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Coleman's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
This is where he wants to be.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
I need you to breathe. Nice shot there by the champ.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack him.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Coleman.
Oh, right into mount.
Let's work.
hold you up. You need to work.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
You gotta move your hips. Make some space.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You gotta get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Coleman's got the full mount. Nicely done. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Coleman. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Coleman's back in full mount.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Evans is in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Coleman. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Coleman's back in full mount. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
That was nice.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
The ground strike's starting to pile up.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up. Keep your top control and look for those elbows. Posture and elbow.
Evans is in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Coleman's right back to the full mount here. 90 seconds to go now.
Let's go. Posture and heavy shots.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Nice.
Coleman's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Coleman's right back to the full mount. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Heading back to the corner after that round, Coleman's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready? You ready? Good.
Fifth and final round. Fighter lands a jab. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit knee. Oh, no!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete, right?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over. He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Evans. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. Working out of the half guard here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice positional control here. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the duck? All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Evans. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Evans. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Good work from the top here by Evans. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. Another takedown lands.
Coleman gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
He passed the half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
You need to work on this position.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad Evans.
All right, so there he is, still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. We congratulate him on a big effort here tonight. And he felt like he might have to go a hard 25 minutes to get the job done here tonight. That's exactly the way it played out. But the cardio was there from round 1 through round 5, and the light heavyweight division still goes through that man's hands.